Good morning, children. Yesterday we have completed that theorems part from triangles chapter. Now today I am going to start one more important question in 4 marks. That is from arithmetic progressions. Okay, I'll just give a brief introduction of arithmetic progression. Then we will solve some problems, important problems that will be useful for your one more 4 marks question. Okay, in the board exam. Next topic is arithmetic. Arithmetic progression. All of you know already we completed this. Okay. Once again I am going to revise because it's very important problem from this arithmetic progression you will get for 4 marks. Okay. Arithmetic progression is a sequence in which the difference between a term and its preceding term is a constant. Okay. All of you know that one. For example, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that it goes on. Okay, this is a sequence. Just you find the difference between a term and its preceding term. Already you know which is the preceding term and which is the succeeding term. Okay, for this two, one is called the preceding term and 3 is called the succeeding term. Okay, therefore it is T1, this one is T2, this is T3, this is T4. Like that it goes on. T2 minus T1, you will get 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. T3 minus T2 will be equal to, you will get 3 minus 2, that will be equal to 1. Okay, dear children. Now next one, T4 minus T3 will be equal to 4 minus 3, that also equal to 1. You can say the difference between a term and its preceding term. A term and its preceding term, a term and its preceding term, all are equals. Yeah, 1, 1, 1 we are getting. Okay. In arithmetic progressions, we call this as the common difference. We call this as the common difference. Okay. And again, this first term 1 is denoted by this common difference is denoted by D, and the first term 1 is denoted by A. A equal to 1. A is the first term, D is the common difference. From here you can, for finding this common difference, you can subtract T2 minus T3 or you can subtract T5 minus T4, like that any term and its preceding term. If you subtract, except the first term, okay, except the first term, if you subtract you will get the common difference. Okay, that's the main thing. Now, these are the basic things for this arithmetic progression, and again, all of you know what is the general form of a arithmetic progression. The general form is given by A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D, like that it goes on, A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, dear children, this is called the first term, this is called the second term, third term, like that it goes on, and this last term it is called the nth term. What is called? Nth term. Therefore, it is denoted by Tn. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn is called the nth term as well as it is called the general term of the arithmetic progression. Two names are there for this Tn. It is called the nth term or it is called the general term of the arithmetic progression. Okay, these are the basic things. Okay, therefore this is denoted by T1. Already I wrote here. This is T1, this is T2, this is T3, this is T4, this is T5. Like that it goes on. This the last term is the Tn, Tnth term. Okay, dear children. Next one, in all the problems we will be finding the sum of the n terms of an arithmetic progression. Okay, sum of the n terms of arithmetic progression, it is given by 2 formulas. The first formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And one more formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus m. Why they have given these two formulas, dear children? See here, whenever you get a sequence like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dot, 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 dot. When the sequence goes like this, arithmetic progression, okay, you know the first term, but here you don't know the last term. You know the first term, but you don't know the last term. Then you have to use the formula, first one. First formula you have to use. Suppose the sequence is like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 100. Here, dear children, you know the first term, you know the last term. You know the first term, you know the last term. Okay. Therefore, whenever a condition is like this, then you can use this formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. These two formulas, because of this reason they have given these two formulas, you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Therefore, these are the three important formulas, that is Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and again these two formulas. Okay. For this Tn, so many problems are there. What they do is, here totally 4 unknowns are there. Tn is there, a is there, n is there, d is there. Okay. Out of these 4 unknowns, 3 they will give. They will ask you to find the 4th one. In so many problems it will happen like that. Okay. Whenever you read the problem, you will be knowing Tn value, you will be knowing a value, you will be knowing d value. They will be asking you to find the n term. What is the n value? They will ask you to find. In some problems they will give a, n, d. They will be asking you to find the Tn value. Like that it goes on. Okay. In your textbook, instead of this Tn, they have given it as an. Instead of this Tn, they have given it as an. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. We can write. In some textbooks, they will be using Tn. In some textbooks, they will be using an. Okay. These are the basic things, dear children. Okay. Using this 3 formulas, the full chapter of arithmetic progression, it will be coming only using these 3 formulas. Okay. You have to think. But problems it will be different. Okay. But the thing is, correct formula you have to select and use it, you will get the correct answer. That is in your hands, and again you will get it by practice. Practice, practice, you will get this 4 marks in your board exam. Okay. Now we will do some problems. Okay, dear children, next up, we'll start solving some problems now. Okay. First one, how many terms of the AP 9, 17, 25, dot, 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 must be taken to give a sum of 636. This is the question. Okay, this is the question, dear children. These are the problems, basic problems. From here we will be solving difficult problems which will be asked in the board exam. Okay, but you have to understand. If you understand all these problems, the remaining very tough problems will be very easy for you. Okay, yes, here. Whenever a problem is given in AP, first you have to write what are the things given. You must try to understand that problem first. Sometimes they will be giving an, sometimes they will be giving Sn, okay, sometimes they will be giving a, they will be giving d, like that. Okay, first you read the problem nicely, first you write what are the things given, then you will get idea which formula you have to use. Okay, dear children, now a equal to, from this you know that a is the first term, a equal to 9. We got a equal to how much? 9. Okay. Next one, you have to find the common difference. D is equal to T2 minus T1. That will be equal to 17 minus 9. Okay. This is T2 minus T1. 17 minus 9, you will get 8. D equal to 8 they are given. Okay, dear children. Now, last line you read. Must be taken to give a sum of 636. Sum is 636. Therefore, what they are given? They are given Sn. What they are given? They are given Sn. Sn is equal to 636. You have to find n. You have to find n. Number of terms you have to find. Okay, number of terms you have to find. Here you can see this dot dot is there. Therefore, you have to use the formula. Sn is equal to Sn will be equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula which you are going to use now. Okay, now just substitute a value, d value, Sn value, everything you substitute, you will get the value for n. That's what I told already. Okay, Sn, what is the value here? 636. 636 will be equal to n you don't know, n by 2 into 2 into a is 9. A is 9 here, okay, plus n minus 1 into d value is 8. I did not do any magic. Whether I have done any magic, nothing is there. Just I substituted all the values in this formula. Okay, now what you have to find here? N. N you have to find. Therefore, we are having here n and n here. That n value you have to find. Okay, now whenever you get a step like this, what you have to do is you have to check. This is a separate term. This is a separate term. Okay, because plus is there in between. This is a separate term and this is a separate term. Okay, from these two terms, 2 is common. Which is common? 2 is common. You can take it outside. If you take it outside, you will get 636 will be equal to n by 2 into 2 you can take outside. You will get 9 plus n minus 1 into 4. Here if you take 2 outside, 2 will come outside. From this 8, if you take 2 outside, it will become 4. Okay. Now this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Therefore, you will get 636. Next step I write it here. 636 will be equal to n into 9 plus, open the bracket here, you will get 4n minus 4. 4n minus 4. Therefore, you will get 636 will be equal to n into 9 minus 4, it will become 5. 5 plus 4n. Okay, dear children, now you can expand this. 636 will be equal to, open the bracket, 5 into n, you will get 5n plus 4n square. 5n plus 4n square. Okay, dear children, now you can bring this 636 to the other side and arrange according to a quadratic equation. Okay, therefore you will get 4n square plus 5n minus 636 will be equal to 0. Very important problem. Okay, now here you got a quadratic equation. What equation you got? You got a quadratic equation. You have to solve this equation. You will get the answer. Okay. So here I'll rub this. Then again I'll continue this one. Okay. Because here there is no place here. I'll rub this. Next step. Okay, dear children. Now 4n square plus 5n minus 636 will be equal to 0. You have to multiply this and this. If you multiply minus 636 into 4, you will get minus 2544. You have to find the factors for this. You have to find the factors. For finding the factors, already I told you in the class, you have to go on dividing by 2, by 3, like that, go on dividing. You have to combine the numbers. See, like this you can do. 2544 is the number. 2544. If you divide it by 2, you will get 1, 2, 7, 2. Again you divide it by 2, you will get 6, 36. Again you divide it by 2, you will get 3, 318. Again divided by 2, you will get 1, 5, 159. Okay, again divided by 3, you will get 53. Okay, dear children, you will get like this division. Okay, 53 is one factor, and you can combine all these numbers. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 2s are, it will become 48. Therefore, the factors you will get 48 and 53. Okay, dear children, now you can see here plus sign is there. Therefore, the bigger number must be having the plus sign. Therefore, this it will become plus 53 and it will become minus 48. Okay. Now you got the two factors. If you multiply these two numbers, you will get minus 254, and if you add these two numbers, you will get plus 5. Okay. Therefore, you will get 4n square minus 48n plus 53 minus 636 will be equal to 0. This is 53n. Okay, from the first two terms, you can take 4n common. You will get n minus 12. From these two terms, you can take 53 common. You will get n minus 12 will be equal to 0. Okay, dear children. Again, this is a separate term. This is a separate term. You take n minus 12 common. You will get 4n plus 53 will be equal to 0. Therefore, you will get n minus 12 will be equal to 0, or 4n plus 53 will be equal to 0. Therefore, you will get n equal to 12. Here we will get 4n equal to minus 53 and n will be equal to minus 53 by 4. See here, n value it can't take a negative value. Okay, therefore this value we can't take it. Only we can take the value n equal to 12. Therefore, the number of terms, that is, you have to find the value for n. Number of terms is how much? Number of terms is 12. Okay, dear children, I'll tell you one more thing, one more idea for you how to find the roots. This minus 2544 is there. What are the factors? You are having minus 48 and 53. Okay, how to check your answers in the board exam? Whether you got this answer, but you will be having in your mind whether it is correct or wrong. What you have to do is, the factors are there now. The factors you have to see what is the coefficient of n square. What is the coefficient of n square here? N square is 4. Therefore, divide this one by 4. Divide this one by 4. If you divide, you will get here minus 12. Here you will get 53 by 4. The final answer you will get with the opposite sign. Here it is minus 12 means you will get plus 12. Plus 53 by 4 means you will get here minus 53 by 4. Therefore, like this you can check your answer whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, dear children, this is the first problem. Very interesting problem. You can practice it and try to get practice. Already you know this problem. Once again you practice. Okay. Next one more problem we'll do it. Next problem. The first and the last terms of an AP are 17 and 350 respectively. If the common difference is 9, how many terms are there? How many terms are there and what is their sum? Okay, see dear children, this is a very interesting problem. They are given the first and the last terms of an AP are 17 and 350. Okay, the first term is 17 means what? A equal to 17 and the last term is 350 means they are given an equal to 350. Okay, and again they are given the common difference is 9. Common difference is 9. Therefore, you have to find n and Sn. Okay, therefore a equal to, you will write here a equal to 17, an equal to 350, d is equal to 9 they have given. You have to find n and you have to find Sn. Both you have to find. Okay, dear children, now you can go for, now you have to think. Now these are things given. Which formula we can use to find n? You have to think. Sn they did not give. An they have given. Therefore you can use an formula. Like that you have to think. Then you will get idea. Okay. Therefore an formula. What is an formula? An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An value. What is an value? 350. Will be equal to a value how much? 17 plus n minus 1 into d value is 9. Now you have to open the bracket now. If you open the bracket, you will get 350 will be equal to 17 plus 9n minus 9. Okay. Open the bracket, 9 into n, you will get 9n. Okay. Again, plus into minus, you will get minus 9. That is very important. Minus sign. Whenever you get a minus sign, you have to be very, very careful. You have to do it properly. Okay. Now, therefore, 17 minus 9, you will get 350 will be equal to 17 minus 9, you will get it as 8. 8 plus 9n. Okay, bring this 8 to this side, you will get 350 minus 8 will be equal to 9n. You will get 348 will be equal to 9n, and n will be equal to 348 divided by 9. Therefore, 348 divided by 9, you will get 9 3s are 27. Again, you will get here. Sorry, it is 350 minus 8 now. You will get here 342. 342 divided by 9. You will get here 3 times. 9 3s are, you will get 27. And again you will get 72. You will get 8. Okay, dear children. Now what is the value for n we got? N value is 38 we got. Okay. Now next step. Already we got this one now. N equal to 38 we got. Now next step is you have to find Sn. Sn will be equal to, now here, now for using this Sn, you have to think which formula we can use. Okay, whether you can use the first formula or you have to use the second formula, because here already you know the first term and the last term, you can use the second formula. Therefore you will get Sn will be equal to n by 2 into a plus an. What is the value for n we got here? N is 38. Therefore just substitute S38 will be equal to 38 divided by 2 into 17 plus 350. You can cancel here 38 and 2, you will get 19. You will get 19 into, here you will get 367. 367 you will get. Okay. 19 into 367, the answer is 6973 you will get. Like this, in the exams, you have to do step by step, you will get the full mark. Okay, first to read the problem nicely, write what are the things they have given, A they have given, A they have given, D they have given, what you have to find, N you have to find, Sn you have to find. After writing, you have to think which formula we can use. Therefore, using An formula, we are getting the value for N. Again, Sn two formulas are there. Which formula we have to use? This formula we will be using. Get the answer 6973 is the very important problem, dear children. You can practice it. Okay, now we'll go to the next problem now. This is also a very important problem. It's a if the sum of third one, if the sum of first 7 terms, if the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of first n terms. See, this problem, it's a very interesting one. What they given, just you have to read and understand. If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49, okay, and again the sum of 17 terms is how much? It is 289 they are given, okay. Find the sum of the first n terms they are given. Therefore, first term, 7 terms, S7 will be equal to 7 by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. Now instead of this S7, it is 49 they are given. Therefore, 49 will be equal to 7 by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, next what they given, sum of this 17 terms. Therefore, you will get here, you can draw a line here, S17 you can write. S17 will be equal to 17 by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Therefore, S17 they are given here 289. This is 49, this is 289. 289 will be equal to 17 by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Now, dear children, here you know that n value, what is the n value here? 7. That you have to think. Therefore, instead of this 7, you can use the value, instead of this n, sorry, you can use the value 7. The same thing here, n value is 17 here. Therefore, instead of this n, you can use 17. Okay, next we will substitute. We will get 49 will be equal to 7 by 2 into 2A. Here it will become 7 minus 1, you will get 60. Here it will become 289 will be equal to 17 by 2 into 2A plus 17 minus 1, you will get 16B. Here n value is 17. Okay. Now next step, dear children, from these two you can take 2 common. Again from these two you can take 2 common. Okay. Therefore you will get 49 will be equal to 7 by 2 into 2. Here you will get A plus 3D. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 7 and 49 will get 7 times. Therefore, you will get A plus 3D equal to 7. You will get. You mark this as the first equation. Okay. Now, here the same way you can take 2 common. You will get 289 will be equal to 17 by 2 into 2 you can take common. You will get 8 plus 8D. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 17 and 289 you will get 17 times. You will get 17 will be equal to A plus 8D. This is the second equation. Therefore, we got 2 equations. Okay. I'll do the problem here. In between gap is there. Okay. I'll continue the problem here. Okay, children. You can see here. This is the first equation we got. This is the second equation we got. We get A plus 3D equal to 7. A plus 8D equal to 17. A plus 8D will be equal to 17. Just to subtract this minus this will become minus minus minus. A will get cancelled. You will get 3D minus 8D. You will get minus 5D equal to minus 10. Therefore, D equal to 2. What is the value for D? D we got 2. Okay. Now substitute the value for D in 1. Substituting D equal to 2 in 1, we get here if we substitute D equal to 2, here it will become 3 2 side, it will become 6. Therefore A equal to 7 minus 6, that will be equal to 1. Therefore A equal to 1 will be. Now see here first step, once again I will tell you dear children, S7 using this formula we got our first equation A plus 3D equal to 7. Using the second condition, we got one more equation, A plus 8D equal to 17. Now solving these two equations, I got the value for D is 2 and the value for A is 1. Now what you have to find now? Find the sum of the first n terms. This you have to find. Sn we have to find. Okay. Therefore Sn, this is the last step. I think I can write here. I'll write it here. Okay, this is the last step. I'll write it here. Sn will be equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Therefore, Sn will be equal to n by 2 into what is the value for a? A is 1. Therefore, you will get 2 into 1 plus you will get n minus 1 into d value is 2. Okay, dear children, n by 2, from this 2 and 2 you can take common, you will get 1 plus n minus 1, 2 and 2 will get cancelled, you will get 1 and 1 will get cancelled, n into n, you will get n square is the answer. Therefore, what is the value for Sn? Sn is equal to n square. Okay, this is the first step. This is the second step, solving these two equations, getting the value for D and A. That is the third step, and that is the last step. We will get the Sn value. Okay, such type of problems they will give for 4 marks in the board examination. Again, you will get very difficult problems. Okay, that you can do it. And first you practice this, and the regular classes again will continue doing all these problems. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.